I'm Geo, and this is Allie.
And we live in a van full-time as a family of 4. And our goal is to adventure, show the kids new things,
Do hard things, and sleep in as many places as possible while we're out on the road. Tomorrow, we start our journey to Mexico.
so fluent.
So first we're off to Salton Sea for the ultimate destination of Baja. Number 1, I'm a little nervous.
I know.
Number 2, there's been a lot of prep work to get to this.
Yeah.
So
there's a family I followed for a couple years who is a van life family, Never Say Someday, who put out a quick thing on social media about taking a caravan into Baja. So we had planned on going into Baja when we were planning all our adventures in van life, but when push came to shove, we decided against it, mostly because it felt overwhelming to figure out how to cross the border, and we were unsure of safety, and just it was something we were just going to skip after all.
we did a pre-call the other day at camp, answer all our questions. They sent us a 100-page PDF packet on how else to explore, and we're going to meet down there with 6 or 7 other families.
Yeah.
My biggest concern is safety, just because that's what everybody talks about. Head on a swivel. And I'll carry my personal protective devices.
No.
We'll be cautious, and Allie's telling me that I'm way too worried about it, and I hope that's the case.
Yeah, tomorrow night we're gonna meet up with the gang, go over everything we need for the border crossing, and then we're gonna cross through Mexicali the following mid-morning, and then from there we're heading south down to San Felipe for the week. So my understanding is it's about 90 minutes from the border down to camp.
Yeah. Anza Borrega, caravan's behind us. Gonna shack up with this crew for the night tomorrow morning and make the crossing into Mexico. Hard to depict or show on camera, but it was crazy windy last night. The van was rocking, and you just were so thankful to be inside and undercover. But we were inside at about 6 o'clock. It got dark, so it's been a long night. Black on black. You have blacked out.
Me. I'm stealth to cross the border because we're going.
What's your
One of
nervous
us is
scale on a
excited.
1 to 10? What's your nervous
Hey, Steven, we're just filming.
You ready to do this? Ready!
Mexico. We just came through the border about 45 minutes ago, and overall, so much less stressful, painful, difficult than what everybody makes it out to be. For me, I did a bunch of research and got a little confused here and there, but the one hiccup that we did have, we came prepared with our FMM paperwork all printed out. We went online, we filled out the information, we paid our $30 per family member, and we went to the counter to present it, only to have found out that you also needed to print the receipt for the FMM paperwork. So he was very nice in my opinion and seemed like he was trying to help me. So I actually took screenshots of the receipt last when I did all of this, and I showed it to him. He said, no, I need a hard copy. He let me email the pictures to him, but then he printed them out, said, no good, too blurry, ripped it all up and threw it in the trash can, which then meant I needed to repay and do everything again, which, yeah, we've now talked to some people, and apparently it's a thing that happens sometimes so that they can just get more money. The people that we're with have gone through this border twice before this, and they've never been asked for that receipt. But this time we did get asked for it. Overall, I guess what I would say is just do it at the desk or print all that paperwork ahead of time. But everybody in line behind us was just doing the FMM paperwork at the desk, paying at the desk, and then they were on their way. We tried to be more prepared. We were advised to go and do this ahead of time, do it online, print it out. But in the end, it actually ended up costing us more money and more time to get through. Once we got through that, we just cruised right through the border, and it was no issue at all. Buenas. Hola. Sí. Estamos todos. Muchas gracias. Okay, y'all.
Next time I see you, all-wheel drive. Oh, wait. Come on. Stop.
That's gotta come. Morning number one in Mexico, beach camping. Settled in last night, had a good night. Nothing too crazy to report. And this morning, we'll see where the day takes us. Hope you enjoyed part one. Part two is going to consist of a little New Year's Eve celebration and a day in San Felipe loop. So I'm just starting to piece this project together, and I think what I'll do is some type of series. I don't know how long it will be, but I'll try to break them up into videos that are under 10 minutes to give you a feel of our whole Baja experience as a family of four. I know I was very concerned before coming down here, so if you have questions, concerns, drop a comment. I'd love to help out. And then if you're digging the content, hit subscribe.